Back about the first half we saw from the Rockets.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythms down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Taking a look at the Rockets, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Rockets leading by 11. Now here's Beverly. Three-pointer. Bellinelli pulls it in.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Looked like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him, Greg, confidence in every other part of this game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season. But he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Monty Eunice. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Terry dishes to Gaudelot. The shot is off, and the Kings going the other way now. Rondo drives in. Nobody near Gay. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Bellinelli. It's deflected. And now here comes Terry leading the break. And Brewer with the stuff.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. And McLemore kicks to Cauley-Stein to the left side wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 4 on the clock. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Rockets with the rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Brewer's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And Bellinelli kicks to Cauley-Stein. The pass to McLemore. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Rockets leading by 12. Terry the pass to Beasley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beasley's got 6. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Timeout called by the Kings.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Collison. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Beverly dishes to Smith. Collison against Beverly. The drive by Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Koufos. Quincy Aces come in for Cauley-Stein. Rudy Gay's checked in for Caspi. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for McLemore.
Out of bounds. Sacramento ball.
Shot on the wing. Rockets leading by 12. Howard gets to Ariza. 24 seconds left in the third. Smith against Rondo. Clock at 6. Here's Harden, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Takes the 13-footer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.